Another component that has a great effect on the ride of a vehicle is the tire. No matter how sophisticated the design of engine, suspension, and braking systems, the influence of these systems is only felt at the point a vehicle touches the ground. These points, where the tires meet the ground, is called the footprint or contact patch of the tires to the road. Compared to the size of a car, its contact patches are relatively small. A typical tire has a contact patch that is about 5 inches wide and 8 inches long.
These 4 small patches are where all control of a vehicle is transferred to the road. Let's look at the basic structure of a tire.
Tires are inflatable rubber composite structures. Rubberized layers or plies of rayon, nylon, or polyester wrap around steel wire rings called beads to form the carcass. The beads are located at the inside diameter of the tire. They hold the tire on the wheel or rim. On top of the carcass are layers called belts. These rubberized layers have cords often made of steel wires, all running in one direction. 2 or more layers of belts are applied at opposing angles to form an X with the cords. These belts are just wide enough to support the tread, the heavy rubber section that rolls against the ground and provides the contact patch with the road. The tread is made of long-wearing rubber to withstand the friction and wear of starting, stopping, and turning on the road surface. On the outside of the carcass, from the beads up to the tread, is a layer of rubber called the sidewall. After the components are assembled, the tire is placed in a heated pressurized mold and vulcanized or cured. It is the mold that gives the tire tread its design and ultimate shape. There are 3 basic forms of tire construction: bias, bias belted, and radial.
Bias tires are constructed of plies that cross over one another at an angle. They have no belts. These were the first tires designed for cars. The sidewalls in bias tires are stiff and straight because of the overlapping plies. This stiffness helped compensate for excessive flexibility in the suspension systems of older vehicles. Most bias tires have additional belts on top of the carcass that run around the tire. These are called bias-belted tires. These added belts strengthen and stabilize the tread, resulting in longer tread life and greater traction.
Almost all new cars today use a 3rd type of tire, radial tires.
Carcass cords in radial tires run directly from one bead to the other. Because there is no angle, the cords don't cross one another. The radial tire tread has a flatter appearance. Extra strength in the tread is supplied by additional belts running under the tread. When this added belt is made of steel, the tire is called a steel-belted radial. Radial tires squirm less on the road. These tires also last longer and provide less rolling resistance. Lower rolling resistance translates into better fuel economy. A radial tire also lasts longer because it is less susceptible to heat. As tires support the weight of a vehicle, they move or flex. This flexing creates heat from friction as internal components are distorted. Radial tires run cooler than bias tires because there is less overlap in the cords and less internal friction. Because of radial tires' superior performance, they have become standard equipment on cars built today.